Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Even some of the... Can he finish? More and more pressure on the ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And they can counter here. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Forlan. Back into the middle. Gravenberg. That's a sharp pass. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Love it! It's Forlan! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
The goal scorer after 20
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Bergkamp. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And the counter is on. Gravenberg. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Batistuta. Great defending, strong and determined. Aimed beyond the defence. They get a throw in. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro. Messi. Bergkamp is there to clear. Messi. Cafu. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Gravenberg. And we've reached half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Around the stadium is strictly
Reflections on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Diego Forlan.
And that's the second half started.
Erling Haaland.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Real chance here. He's got the shot away! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Number 8, Pele.
Sporting go into the lead. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Wilshere.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nuno Mendes. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. And it's Ribéry. Nuno Mendes. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The goal scorer after 62 minutes.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Costa Curta attempts a clearance.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball. He's gone for goal. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Mbappe. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Batistuta. Chance to shoot now!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Diogo Costa will lay claim to that. Looking for the runner. That looks a cracking ball. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was all...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Milan looking to pass their way through. Now it's Forlan, and it's Forlan.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the ball's come loose here.
Right, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Ronaldinho. Nice control. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ronaldinho cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cannavaro. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That pass has been well intercepted. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Short changes him with that pass. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's well spotted. And the first half is done. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Outside the stadium.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Son Heung-min. Cruyff. Picked out Cruyff! They've scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Milan have speculative strike. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Son Heung-min, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Son Heung-min. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Nuno Mendes. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind it.
And Cruyff! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bergkamp. Rodri. Thinks one through. Now it's Forlan. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Strong running down that left flank. Can he get onto this? Bergkamp. And he was alert to it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Van Bouten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Diego Forlan. Number 6,
And it's Seedorf.
Bergkamp. Number 16, Rodri. Number 10,
Mbappe.
Messi.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. Forlan.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
And it's Wilshere. And here's Van Nistelrooy.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, they judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Baia with the clearance. Ronaldinho. Well, nicely intercepted. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's cut it out. Works it forward. No goals as yet. Messi. Forlan. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played back in. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Costa Curta. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. McAllister. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? Spezia! Goal!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Mbappe. Rodri gets rid without sophistication. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's fabulous. So much time. Big chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Spezia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's Batistuta.
Added time.
Now it's Batistuta. Now it's McAllister. In with the challenge. Now can they get it back? And there is the half-time whistle. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
Here we go again then.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
That's really well cleared. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
McAllister. Oh, super ball. Bayer clears. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's an excellent interception.
The attendance for this match was
He is slightly undercooked, that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Van Nistelrooy really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, this looks sharp. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Dixon. Batistuta is firing after that one. Çalhanoğlu. And here's the chance to counter. Nicely worked. Tries a shot! Adams getting this one clear. Some resolute defending there. And it's Çalhanoğlu. He's a shot. He's got the shot away! The lead is extended still further.
Spezia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Batistuta.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Number 14,
Forlan.
Coming on the
Spezia
field.
looking to pass their way through.
Number 8, Rooney. Number 5,
Pass somewhat off target.
Schneider.
And here's Forlan. Looking to set free a runner.
In progress.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Van Nistelrooy was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Hoisted in. Can he put it away? Big relief, it just needed better contact. Rodri.
2 added minutes.
Chance to
have
shoot.
been indicated.
Van Nistelrooy! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Thailand looking to pass their way through. Always onto this. Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! It's going to be another corner, I think. Corner number 2 then. Kante can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, easy pickings there. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Soboslai, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant.
And Batistuta!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
He's gone for goal. Cafu. Beckenbauer, and here's Ronaldinho. That's really well manoeuvred. Forlan plays a sharp little ball here. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, that's a fine interception. Nice ball. He's having a go. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Soboslai. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And he can clear it away. And the pass is intercepted. Serginho. And the keeper beats it away. And they've got rid. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Van Nistelrooy. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, this looks sharp. Kante calmly anticipates.
There will be 1
Serginho.
minute added time.
Serginho. Keeper has taken decisive action. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Shuttle bus service.
So your views on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Substitution
And after
for
45
Thailand.
minutes, it is still
Number
goalless.
21,
A change perhaps after
Ukraine.
half-time.
Coming on to replace him.
And we're off
is
again.
Number 20.
Well, both sides are eager to get...
Substitution.
There it is!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's another good win of the ball. He's had a
The
shot!
attendance for this match was 71.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Rodri, nicely weighted ball. Now it's Messi.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Belletti. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Szoboszlai.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pings it across.
Thailand really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Threads one in.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
That looks a good ball through. And it's Shevchenko. He won't be happy with that one. Thailand have reclaimed it. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's played it back. Oh, this is a... And Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that was very necessary. Szoboszlai. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Hello everybody,
Forlan taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Members.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too
Hello,
much riding on
everybody,
it,
and
but
welcome to
it is
today's
equally
match.
clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. He'll try from distance. Has a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
That's a nicely measured pass. No, it's not getting there. Messi. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Messi. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That is good alertness. Luis Suarez. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Great hit! He scored! There is the breakthrough! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Liverpool have broken through. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Forlan pinches it off him. Moved on forwards. Now it's Forlan. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bergkamp. Oh, that's a key interception. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Suarez. And that has left him in a heap. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking. Fallen! He's missed, but not by that far. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, what a decent hit! And he comes up trumps again. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Goalkeeper's ball. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday. Substitution in progress.
And the second half gets underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Beckenbauer. And it's Batistuta. And he's got the beating of his man. He's free, he has got space. Rodri. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cafu. That's a shade optimistic. Thuram. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And they win it back again. Chouameni. Oh, super find. Face to face with the keeper. Fallen! It's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We have got ourselves a game here. Can he finish? Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Forlan. Can he finish? And now they can clear their lines. Cafu. Oh, that's well spotted.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And out it comes again. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Just 5 minutes left. No, that's been intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Not pretty, but it gets the job. He's gone for goal. And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome
Hello,
to everybody
and
who has
welcome
joined
to
us for this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Played out to the left flank. Bergkamp providing an outlet on the... There's the shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Spezia have got it back and they'll have another go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in a...
And Hullet! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Adams gets it away. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Played back in. Messi. Tries a shot! That's another chance! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Thuram. Van Balten clears it away. Spezia have reclaimed it. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Hullet. Oh, that was vital. Beckenbauer. Messi. Nesta cuts out the pass. That's headed upfield. Platini. And here's Eto'o. Van Balten gets good distance on it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He could be in here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1-1. So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the second half started. Nedved. Eto'o. Bergkamp. And it's Van Nistelrooy. He's through here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has been clubbed away. Oh, it's come loose. And now they can spring out of defence. Nedved. Oh, he's bustling through here. He's got the shot away!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cannavaro. Maldini. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Forlan.
The attendance
Now it's
for this
Forlan.
match was 71,649.
Now that's well seen too. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Vieira. Platini. Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Forlan. And here's Bergkamp. That is a brilliant interception. That's going to go a long way. He's got away. Nedved. There's the hit! Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Platini.
Spezia showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Messi. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Spezia are looking to break at pace. Platini. And the shot! Yes! He's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk
match.
in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Forlan! Oh, split-second reaction.
Forlan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. In for a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well read, nice interception. Gives it back. Nice ball, and he's in here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Forlan. Bergkamp. Forlan. So it is still 0-0.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Van Nistelrooy. He's onside. Van Nistelrooy! It's in!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Forlan.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now the finish! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Adams getting this one clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just eases him off the ball. Looking for options for movement. Cafu.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the first half is done. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
That's going to go a long way. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Bergkamp. And it's Van Nistelrooy. The ball has bounced loose now. Kimmich is there to clear. Bergkamp is in a really good position out wide. And he's gone looking for safety.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And here's Owen. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Stood up well to him there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bergkamp! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Van Nistelrooy. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now it's Forlan. Now it's Owen. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Messi. And here's Forlan. Forlan! He's got a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi.
We have got changes
14,
here from both sides, in fact.
Forlan.
And
Number
that has
6,
added a whole new
Bergkamp.
complexion to the game.
Number 13,
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
Big chance!
Number 7, Batistuta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ronaldinho.
Don't you just love the level of
25,
intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, good ball. Can he finish? Well, the ball's run loose here. Danger averted for now.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more.
Shapes to shoot! Cleared away. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, perfectly measured that. This is and Batistuta! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Has been indicated.
And that has been clubbed away. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And the ball's a good one here. Can he put it away? Forlan! That is a beauty! And that has raised the roof! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this
Hello,
lot.
everybody,
Without a
and
doubt,
welcome
it is
to
the week's
today's
most
match.
eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Messi!
The Dutch have a great heritage of producing some of the most talented strikers, and this one has it all.
The one and only Marco van Basten.
A scorer of outrageous goals.
Have you played against him, Jim?
No, maybe just as well.
And the shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Forlan, Van Nistelrooy, and he's there to get it away. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Van Nistelrooy, real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Messi. Bergkamp gets flagged offside. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, and he's through the middle. Chance to... has a go! It's anyone's ball now. It's a throw-in. It's Forlan! It's in! So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Messi, that's a sharp pass. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Ter Stegen with the clearance. Puyol. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Forlan! And it's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Conte. He's in plenty of space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Beckenbauer.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ooh, can he get onto this? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when
And
they
a
can
quick reminder
repeat their
today
first
to
half
please
success
take
with
all litter
another
bins
show of
located
strength?
by the entrance gates.
A
Thank you
half
very
of
much for your
massive entertainment
cooperation.
and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 14,
There's the start of the second half.
Diego Forlan. Coming on the field, number
Threads
15,
one in.
Ronaldinho.
Well, I'm not
Number
quite
20,
sure he needed to
Rooney.
hold up play quite as much as he
Substitution
did
in
then.
progress.
A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's been won straight back. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And they're back on the ball again. He could be in here. It's Ronaldinho! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rummenigge. And he's got the beat. Rummenigge! He has done it! They're back within reach! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Beckham.
So now
Number
we're going to get
6,
those changes we have been
Bergkamp.
expecting.
Coming on the field.
So is this
number
the start of a
9,
comeback?
Price. Number 16, Rodri. The attendance
Puyol.
for this match was
Beckenbauer.
71,649.
Well, there's the clearance. Fires from distance.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this. Rooney! He should have put that one away.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Costa Curta gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Under an awful lot of pressure. Rooney. Great chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And he's had a hit! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. And it's Messi. Rodri, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Gently done. Chouameni, can he get it through? Played out towards the right wing. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride. Batistuta! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Terrific header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. He's having a go! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, smashing header! And again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gilberto Silva. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That was good alertness.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. Still goalless. Oh, well played, well played. Vieira.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. And it's Batistuta. And here's Bale. Rooney. And the pass is intercepted. Vieira. Oh, this looks sharp. Bale takes control of it and he's on the move. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wilshere. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Now it's Batistuta. And he's found a way past. Van Balten gets rid without sophistication. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And now the hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gilberto Silva attempts a clearance. That's a little off target. Bale. Wilshere.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rice. Messi. Vieira. And it's Messi. Gets his pass away. And the first half is done. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Some first half thoughts?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Bale. Number 9, Messi. Number 10, Bellingham. Number 8, Batistuta.
So off we go once more.
Coming on the field, number
0-0,
18,
and we're at the halfway point.
Martinez. Number 7, Griezmann. Number 6, Gerrard. Number 11, Owen.
Forlan.
Substitution in
Van
progress.
Nistelrooy. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Messi. Griezmann, a player who needs no introduction.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Owen. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Cleared without complication. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Passing is crisp and sharp.
The attendance for this
Forlan.
match was 71,659.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Gerrard. And still we await the first breakthrough. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Griezmann. Owen. He can run onto that. He's got away. Beckham. And it's Forlan. White calmly anticipates. Griezmann. And here's Gerrard. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a hit! Sticks it away! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Now it's Owen. And Owen! Oh, and that should have been two.
Owen was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Griezmann. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Forlan. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he welcomes it in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win.
And that's it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the minds
and
of
welcome
the
to today's
footballing
match.
folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Forlan.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took...
Hits one! Goal!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Van Nistelrooy, and that's been intercepted. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And Van Nistelrooy! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game...
And on! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well read, nice interception. Petit. Rivaldo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now who's going to be first to this? Messi. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, it's in! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bergkamp.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ronaldinho. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Still goalless at the moment. Belletti, and he's managed to get free. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's going for goal! Bergkamp gets it clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched.
Oh, what has happened here? Van Nistelrooy, and it's Van Nistelrooy. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shapes to shoot! And he's done it! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And he skips past his man. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got the shot away! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball, and then unleash.
So, a breakthrough already. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Beckenbauer. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Costa Curta calmly anticipates.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it...
Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, and he's through the middle. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, good ball, shots on here. Wilshere.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Marseille get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's there to get it away. Now it's Bergkamp. Forlan
has been indicated.
It's out for a goal kick. Cruyff gathers from the goal kick. Now this could... Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That really was a thing of beauty. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
Just a quick request today.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Outside the stadium.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Substitution in progress.
So we're into the second 45. Short changes him with that pass. On time, excellent interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a decent clearance. Van Bouten can get it clear. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergkamp. And he's intervened well there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Has another go! Ball swung in, this time surely! Goal! Marseille! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 7, Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan. Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, such a clever touch. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. De Jong. And they're back on the ball again. Good spot, he's seen the run. Beckenbauer. Marseille are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Messi. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Deftly away. Marseille have got it back, and they'll have another go.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure.
He's shooting! And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And they're not going to make any further progress now. He could be in here. He is through here. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a right smile there. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Bergkamp. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Van Nistelrooy, he's picked his one. And Van Nistelrooy! Loose ball now, and there's a change. Oh, he's been caught napping. Can he finish? They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So, a break. He's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rummenigge. He's got the shot away!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Yamal chasing after it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. And claimed it back swiftly. Rummenigge. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, he's in! Yamal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Bergkamp. He's played him through. Van Nistelrooy. Van Dijk gets it clear. Bergkamp. He's had a shot! Mateus.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. It's full on! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Belts one. So, what can they make of this?
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Luis Suarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Has a look and plays it forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vieira. Mateus. Now that looks a decent ball. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That's been cut out, well played.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hullet. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here, the game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Substitution on the field.
Leading a cagey
Number
game
10,
here. It's had its
Messi.
moments, and it's
Number
1-0
6,
at the break.
Bergkamp.
And we are back on the way.
Rodri.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Number 21, Mbappe. Number 15, Ronaldinho.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rooney.
And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Rooney. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that has been clubbed away. Short changes him with that pass. Van Nistelrooy. He's got chance! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
The attendance for
Gets
this
his
match
pass
was
away.
71,898.
Cafu with the clearance. And that's been won straight back. Beckenbauer did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now who's going to be first to this? Van Nistelrooy being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Yamal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And that's another good win of the ball. Mbappe! Cafu! He can run onto that. Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. There's the hit! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pass somewhat off target.
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. And here's and it's hit the woodwork and out! It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. He rises! Harmlessly behind. Oh, poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wilshere. Keep the ball and you win the game, it really is that simple. Showing great feet there. And the finish! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss. And no, that was never going to make
3
it.
minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's got away. Vieira gets a foot in here. Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other... Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Decent progress down the left. That's a shade optimistic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Van Basten, Conte, big moment, massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
They've won a corner. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbappe. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he was quick to react. Barella with the clearance. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Well timed, excellent interception. Danger averted for now. Forlan. And he welcomes it in. Van Basten. And a header! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very...
Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Adams spots it and intercepts. Beckham. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's found a way through. Costa Curta. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Baresi. Plays the return pass. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Half-time getting close now. Barella and Adams. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That is a little undercooked. And it's half-time here. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution.
The action is back underway.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Ball is over the line. And the shot! And again! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
A case now of complete control. That looks a good ball through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's a clearance, but not much of one.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
70,987.
Bergkamp was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball. Well, played right into his path. Beckham. Can he stop it going out? Oh, what has happened here? Chance for the header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Forlan. It's Forlan! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Adams. Baresi. Oh, well played. Now there's a probing ball. Conte. Mbappe. That is a great ball, a good ball.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
Mbappe. Cafu getting this one clear. And it's Van Basten. Great position. Forlan! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, terrible mistake. He's got the shot away!
Been indicated.
He'll be quick to recover this. And he's straight offside.